Mornings for Scooper. Actually, right now it's more like noontime. Baby's awake, and we are in LA picking up some stuff from our apartment, moving slowly, and picking up some food at Canton Food. Okay, this is the Asian Costco where we get all of things in bulk for like, you know, restaurants and stuff like that. So yeah, check it out if you get a chance. I'm in the car with baby because I wanted him to sleep more, but he didn't. He slept for about 46 minutes. It's okay, he'll catch up and sleep later. Okay, look at that face. Poor face. Poor face, girl. Okay, well, I can't take him out because this is strapped in good. So I'm gonna just chill with him here and probably feed him some yogis. Happy baby. Are you happy? Are you happy, Gong? Yeah. We're moving on to blueberry puffs from Gerber. So, baby has this toy in hand. I tried to keep him occupied, but most of the time he wants this, the phone. There's something about it that he likes, and this morning he was vlogging. His first vlog. No idea, but we got some. I can see his point of view from, you know, down there. So, good job, honey. So sweet. So just hanging out with him, feeding him some cereal. Yoi. Good job. Can I get a smile? Smile for Sunday? Yeah. Okay. Thank you. Love you. We're back. Let's just start taking things out slowly. Look at you. Toes exposed and everything. We're having some Mickey D's before we start. I found some goodies in the refrigerator. Are you ready? Are you ready? Look at his face. All confused and all. Okay. Let's try it, okay? It's nice and cold. And I think... Oh! Okay, I'm sorry. Oh my goodness, let me clean this up. Okay, so sometimes when I record and feed him, I just really don't know how to frame, so I'm just like everywhere. So Brian's gonna do that for me, and I'm gonna feed this to baby. It's cold. So he usually eats his smoothies warm, but this is cold, and I think it's gonna help him with the teething. It's just he's just not used to the extreme cold.
Leave it there. Let him suck it.
I don't think it's suck one of those things. You have to push it out. Or maybe I should leave it out so that it can kind of cool down because it's super cold. What if he gets brain freeze, you know?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay, let's just hold off on that for a moment. Okay? Okay, Gong? We're okay. Alright, let's get to cleaning. Oh my god! Baby is climbing everywhere. Put him down and strap him. Does it work? He's too heavy, huh?
No, I just gotta sit. Alright, I'm gonna unplug this.
Here, put him down so he can roll up and see how he feels about it. Look, honey, you used to be in here. Look how big you are. Oh my gosh. Oh. Slow down there. Slow down. Hey. Where do you think you're going? Where do you think you're going? Oh my gosh. It's a long drop, okay? Calm down. Calm down. 3 p.m. and it's been a moment because we could not get everything together. This baby is just roaming around everywhere, so we made a man-made playpen. You stay in there. Don't go anywhere. So cute. All right, now we can really work. Stay put. Yaka. Perfect. Stay put.
Move out of the way. I think you could. It's not that heavy.
Okay.
We need to disassemble it too.
No, but it's great. Wow. Look at Valeria. Okay. Here we go.
You get prettier with time.
Baby has been sleeping for an hour and a half, so we have another half an hour before we sleep. So it's about 5:30 and we are, just wrapping up. We're not done. It was very slow because we have lots of small things here and there, but we'll get it next time. Baby's just waking up. A good 2.5 hours of sleep. Yes! I got 2 of these because it's like surround sound for him and it knocked him out. Yes! I know, honey. I know, honey. Let's go. Let's go, sweetie pie. Hello. Truck is packed. And so is the front area. We are killing it. So I gotta get in first because there's no room. And then baby can get in. I literally stuffed this place like no other. Okay, come on in. Hi, honey. What? It has been a long day. It's time to go sleep, honey. I know you're trying to fight it, but we can't. We have to go to sleep, okay? Now, first things first. Let's put you down. Yes, you. Down here. Yeah, put you down here. And then, I'm trying to adjust this. Sorry, guys. Hey. Bedtime for Ryan, okay? We're gonna read you a book. Bedtime for Ryan. Every single day we do this. Okay? Let's get you some Tribosol first, okay? We got this Tribosol to give him his vitamin D's and other stuff as well. Okay, honey. He thinks it's food every single time. That's why it's super hilarious. Yoy. Yoy. Okay, yeah. Okay. Oh my god, I got it all over the bed. Okay, now. Bedtime for Ryan, okay? Now we can do bedtime for Ryan. You have to keep him down because sometimes he's just like too excited. He just does not want to stay still. Okay, bedtime for Ryan, Yakong. goodness. Wishing you the coziest of nights, the soundest sleeps, and the happiest dreams wherever they take you. Sweetest dreams, Ryan. Love, Mom and Dad. Okay? Ryan's in a meeting right now, so he can't put down baby, but in the meantime, I will do that real quick. Alright? Real quick, okay? All around the farmyard, tucked in nice and tight, sleepy, worry babies were ready for the night. I know. You're excited? Down the stars shone brightly over creatures big and small. One of them was Ryan, the most precious one of all. Yeah, okay. Oh! Every day's a struggle, huh? Okay. 5 woolly lambs snuffed sleepily, huddled close and snug. Sleep well, my dear, said Auntie Sheep, and gave each one a hug. Yeah. Oh, don't eat it. Yeah, okay, right. The lambs all yawned and closed their eyes, and fast asleep they fell. How long till little Ryan falls asleep as well? 4 furry, fluffy rabbits were tucked up in their bed. I wish you all the sweetest dreams, Daddy Rabbit said. All right, he's moving again. We gotta readjust him every day. Same thing. Okay, Gong. Okay. The rabbits yawned and closed their eyes, and fast asleep they fell. How long till little Ryan falls asleep as well? Okay. 3 tiny chicks were safe and warm inside their cozy hut. It's time for sleep, said Mother Hen, and drew the curtain shut. Okay, Gong. Yeah, okay. The chicks all yawned and closed their eyes, then fast asleep they fell. How long, bless you, honey, till little Ryan falls asleep as well. 2 kittens stretched out wearily with a peaceful purr. Good night, whispered Grandpa Cat, and stroked their stripy fur. The kittens yawned and closed their eyes, and fast asleep they fell. How long till little Ryan falls asleep as well? 1 very sleepy baby is ready for the night. Safe and sound in his bed, tucked in nice and tight. Soon he'll yawn and close his eyes, and fast asleep he'll fall. Good night, little Ryan, the most precious of them all. Down the stars shone brightly over creatures big and small. One of them was Ryan, the most precious of them all. Ready for sleep? Okay. Hey Google, play white noise. Alrighty, we are back home, settled in, cleared out the whole car. I didn't expect us to because it was a lot of work today. We went to LA around like 12 and then came back here around like 6, so almost 6 hours. And on our way home, like our neighborhood right here, they were having a big party. Like there was a lot of people just chilling and hanging out and setting up station. Like they set up their tables and then their chairs and just sitting out in the street. Not even in their lawn or on their driveway, it's actually in the streets. And just, I think it's a baby's birthday party because I see blue balloons, so it must be that or some sort of gender review. I don't know what it is, but apparently there is no social distancing at all, and it was kind of disappointing because it's like they just really don't care about other people's health or if they affected other people. And I think now people are starting to get crazy because of the lockdown, and they want to be free, and they don't really care if people die or not. So they would rather just live their life than be cooped up in solitaire, basically. So people want to socialize out there instead of social distancing. I feel like a lot of people are starting to like act up. Where did they act up in recently, Brian? There was one protest in Huntington Beach Michigan, saying that COVID is fake. Please let the business like open again. Like let's get back to normal and whatnot. And I mean, it is the fastest way to, you know, get this COVID going. We're just slowing it down by flattening the curve, but at the same time, it's kind of like very reckless behavior and very irresponsible and inconsiderate. I don't know. we'll see how everything plays out. But for now, for our family and the safety of our future and whatnot and everyone around us, then we are going to try our best to just stay in and steer clear of all this craziness until we feel like it's comfortable enough for us to go out. I know that even though they may lift some lockdowns in the US, but even when they do that, I feel like we were gonna keep a low key for a moment. I mean, especially for baby, he's so young and so exposed to a lot of things at that age, then I definitely don't want him out as often unless he's like with us, like how he was today in the car or in the apartment. We made sure that no one's around and he's just stuck indoors. Okay, so we are relaxing right now. Brian is working. He just got out of his meeting and baby is KO'd. Very good, wonderful. We were keeping a close eye on him and he was pretty tired. He just went down, no fuss. I mean, when I was reading to him, he was a little bit like excited, but he's starting to move a lot now, and so we have to just figure out a way to just hold him down and like get him to pay attention, you know, so hyper. But that's just how it is. He's growing, so we're excited and we're happy. All right, so I have some time right now. I'm going to just respond to some comments here so I don't get backed up. Let's start with Sweet Lovely 32. I notice every time you sing My Little Sunshine, Ryan smiles. He loves that song. I feel like that's the song that will definitely make him feel good whenever he's down or like he's bruised or he feels upset about something. I feel like that's his song. He smiles all the time and I like it. I think that's our thing. Christmas Nine Light says, did Brian say he will definitely have another child? Next! Kaylee Wynn says, that red dress reminds me of when you were pregnant and demolishing the front yard. Yes. So, the front yard, we have an issue. So our neighbor, they are seriously always stepping on the grass. And I feel like, yeah, my grass is like, you know, fake, it's turf, and it's supposed to last me like 20 years or so, but we weren't here for a certain amount of time after it was done and completed. So when we came back, we saw that the grass was destroyed. It looked like someone just rolled onto our lawn and just went back and forth and destroyed our grass. So we're like, okay, what the heck? So we don't know what's going on. We can't blame anyone. But recently, since we've been here, the neighbor has just been like walking on the grass, laying on the grass, having their dogs like walk on it and poo on it. And we find lots of turd dried up on the grass, and I mean, they just don't even, they're not, I don't know if I'm like being too extra, but I feel like really irritated that they're on my grass, and it's on top of the fact that the grass is already destroyed. So I'm thinking it's them because it's coming from their area into our grass. And Brian's like, oh, man, it's not a big deal. You don't want to be that neighbor. Like, kids will run on the grass. Adults will cross the grass. It's just grass. And I get it, but I feel like they're kind of taking advantage of the boundaries that are set up in our neighborhood. Like, before, we used to have, like, palm trees that goes all the way up. It's not like they just went straight into the palm trees, you know what I mean? But now, since it's all steer clear, they just decide to just cross, zigzag right on over and just, you know, picnic on the grass, almost like. And then this morning, Brian sent me a photo of this girl laying on my grass, and I was like, what the heck? So I went out there to see what's going on, and then I literally stood there and she didn't even acknowledge me. She just continued to sit on my grass. And then I was like, okay, I don't want to be that neighbor, because Brian said don't be that neighbor. So I went inside and I was like, what the heck? She didn't even look up at me. Like, is she for real? I know she can hear me. You know, I'm just standing there like, you know? Oh my God, I am super annoyed. Let me show you a picture. Like, seriously. Let me show you a picture. Like, it is so bothersome that these people just be coming up there and just like laying on the grass. You see that? Like, what the heck? And then they have their dogs on the grass. You know? Pooping. And they're not even picking up after their dogs. And I don't know if I'm like, you know, on some sort of like crazy like irritation level, but that's just 2 photos. I've screen capped a lot of photos of people just roaming on the grass, like, you know, free for all. It's like they think it's a park or something. My God. Anyways, so I'm gonna try to find something to block off that area. Maybe get some Target balls, you know, the ones that you see at Target, like to block off, but like the cement kinds, and just put it there, or some sort of like barrier, like don't go on the grass. Like, seriously, we will figure it out. We'll find some planters or something, just line them up and call it a day, and put cactus on them, because, you know, cactus will be like, ah, don't step this way. Okay, let's move on to the next person. Kunvi Nguyen says, my daughter chewed up 3 of my Apple chargers. Yes, this kid is loving the wires everywhere. Like, it's just, we gotta find a way to like hide it from him. Charlie's Angel says, wow, little Ryan is getting so much gadgets. I did that with my first 2, but then you realize minimal is best. High chair never got used that much anyhow. So, like I said, we try to keep it minimal. I feel like it's minimal. I don't think like it's a lot. You know, when I go to my friend's house, it's like, it's a whole mountain of toys. So we just have just small things here and there. And the high chair is definitely something that I kind of, you know, invested in along with my friend, because she purchased me a high chair that's super bulky. And you know, of course, I'm super picky. I returned it and then invested as well into that chair with her money as well. Because I don't want to just like, you know, take her money and, you know, she was like, just return it and buy him something that he'd like, whatever. Just as long as, you know, you get something for him. So, that's what I did. But I don't feel like we have a lot of stuff, but I guess. NARS 1021 says, how did you lose your baby weight and how do you make Ryan's food? Thank you in advance. So I lost my baby weight from breastfeeding and pumping a lot. Like, I probably pumped a good 3,000 calories a day, so burned off that much. And every single day I would get, you know, the scale would go lower and lower and lower and lower. Right now I'm about 104 pounds at night and 102 in the morning. So I'm trying to get to 95, but it's been a struggle for a moment. So we'll figure something out. I make baby's food in the blender with Brian. We do it together. I would just puree them after boiling the vegetables and the fruits and whatnot. Lena Nguyen says, where did you get blind beside you from? So these blinds right here, I have no idea, because I got them a long time ago, like super, like maybe 8 years ago. So I don't know. But if you look up blinds on Google, maybe you'll find something in your area. So good luck with that. 3 Blessings 48 says, if this is the Stokes Trip Trap model, it's the best high chair ever. I have 3 boys and this chair have been in our household for the last 8 years. Now being used by my 3rd boy, it becomes a normal chair that he can use as a desk chair. Your husband should do some research, laugh out loud. Also, it's very sturdy that it won't flip back if he stands up. You can make it to different levels as he grows. Great investment. So it's not the Stoke Trip Trap, but I did get the Stoke high chair that you can just change the foot area to go along on how he grows and stuff like that. For us, it works better. It will only go up to 10 years of age, so that's good enough for me, because once he's 10 years old and older, he's definitely going to be moving on to a different chair except that. So I just need it for 10 years and we're good. But yes, Brian definitely needs to do his research. I feel like he does more research on like his work or the car or anything else, but baby stuff, he just does not involve in the whole gadgets or like sleeping schedules. Like he just does not do his research on that at all. He feels like, hey, a baby is like a little human. He could probably do everything that I can. I'm like, dude, he's a baby. Oh my gosh. All right, so Lena Nguyen says, usually I see bumper much higher to prevent getting body parts stuck. Crib. Yes, so we got our bumper and the baby is loving it. I feel like he's using it as a pillow. He puts his feet inside or underneath it to like keep it warm. I think he's loving how soft it is as well. So good thing we got it. Tracy Vu says, you two are cute and hilarious. Thank you. Trisha B says, yay, bed bumper. Tao Tran says, where did you get the mirror? The mirrors I got online. I don't remember. It's been a long time ago. And usually I get my mirrors custom made so I can match it to my house and see how big or small, what kind of frame I want. So yeah. Mixed Me says, a high chair higher than that isn't very safe. I think that's pretty standard height. No, apparently that chair, I mean, to me it just looks kind of small, but my sister's kids chair, their high chair is like really tall. Like I could feel like we're at the same height when we're standing, or at least when I'm standing. Does that make sense? Yeah, so that's the reason why I returned the other high chair from my friend that she got me. So I got this one instead that's very small and fits into our household well. Talvo says, the baby is so cute, I can hold him all day. That's great, but I can't because he's a heavy boy and my back starts to hurt. And I gotta put him down here and there just so that he could roll around and I can get a breather. Barbara Tran says, 2 suggestions from a mother of twin boys. Socks with traction are great for beginner walkers, and be careful of baby pushing walker or big items towards the stairs. And climbing on top of things to climb over the rails. Okay, so we don't have anything to climb over the rails, so that's a good thing. My house is set up like yours with rails all across the 2nd floor. I don't know if it's because there were 2 of them, but my boys were always into mischief. Almost gave me a heart attack when I saw them trying to climb over the rails. I'm not trying to scare you, but boys will do crazy things. Your baby is cute. Enjoy him at this age. I blinked and my boys are going to turn 18 soon. Oh my god. So for now, the rails are pretty good. I don't know if he's gonna start climbing over it, but once he does, we will definitely figure out another situation. But now we got everything covered for that area, and let's hope for the best. Congrats on your boys. 18 is a long time ago. Mix Me XO says, I think Brian has some built up anger inside him and wants to take it out on baby. Laugh out loud. Maybe he should try therapy. It might help him. So I don't think Brian has any anger. He has 0 emotions whatsoever. If anything, I probably have more built up anger than him ever. Like when I get really drunk or like too much alcohol, then I definitely let everything out and I start to get crazy and it's just a whole hot mess expressness. But when Brian's a little bit woozy, he's just like the most like, I don't think he has any difference. Like he's just like Brian, except he's more sleepy and more like, I need to go to sleep. He's more tired, I would say. Unless he has some built up anger inside of him that I don't know, but as of now, I don't think so. Mandy G says, I didn't like how Brian threw in the toys in there. Even though it hit the sides, it could have hit the baby. I think Brian sees the baby as a kid instead of just a baby. Shake my head. Did you hear that, Brian? I told him to not do that. Like he just thinks that baby could just handle it. He'll just roughen up because he's a boy. In Brian's head, he thinks it's playful, and to me it's kind of like, dude, he's not there yet. Maybe wait a couple years and then he can be there, but right now, like, it could smack him. Like, you know what I mean? Like it could have been bad. Run Eat Love 513 says, hey Minnie, I love watching you and Ryan. Can you please share how you sleep train Ryan and how long it took for him to go to sleep in his own crib? Thank you. So I think it took about maybe 2 days. I think that once you get it into your head that baby is going to cry and you're going to have to pull back and not give in, then you're going to be good. But we were having issues because we both felt bad for baby and we kept bringing baby back into bed. And mainly Brian, he would be like, why can't baby sleep with us? Like, I don't understand. He sleeps better with us. I was like, no, you sleep better because you're happy he's there, but you knock out, and baby and me are both like trying to sleep through the night, and baby's waking up every single hour. That's why I'm just not getting a lot of sleep. So also when baby sleeps with us in the bed, his back is really sweaty, so we need to get him out of our bed and into the crib so that he can have some airflow, he can be more aerated, and he can have better sleep. So once I decided, okay, we're going to just like nip it in the butt, and if baby cries, then let him cry it out. So we did the cry it out method, and basically it worked after a day and a half or two. So it's more harder on the parents than it is on the baby, because the baby, he doesn't know, and after a certain amount of time, and I think with Ryan it's about 20 minutes of cry, and he's done. The first day is the hardest. The second day he cried for a good 5 minutes, and the couple days after is like 3 or 2 or 1 minute, and you know, you just start to get used to it, and then feel out the baby, and he'll know, he'll just go to sleep. He'll fuss a little bit, be like, meow, and then he'll just like, okay, you know what, I'm going to sleep. So I had to fight Brian, and I had to fight Ryan. So Ryan was easier, and Brian is the one who's like, ugh, can we bring him back to bed, please? And he always messes up my schedule, so I have to tell him every single now and then, because it'll be a great week, and then one day Brian will like, well, let him sleep in a little bit with us, please. And I'm like, okay, and then we have to start it all over again. But stay strong, okay? Just stay strong and just put him in there, because you already fed him, you already changed his diaper, you already cuddled, you already read him a book, showered, whatnot. Everything is done. So only thing to do is go to sleep. And so after a while, he will go to sleep. Just be strong. That's all I can give you, like the advice, the biggest advice. Be strong and don't give in to baby's cry. Even though it's really painful to hear, just put on some AirPods or something. All right, so let's move on to Ivy Vu. He's very aggressive towards Ryan. Seen it many times on your vlogs. Makes me think how many times he's that way and you don't have it recorded. Even the expectation of the baby figuring out how to get his own leg out of the crib was ridiculous. The spraying of the water was not cool with the baby catching his breath. I'm glad you got the bumper. I hope you continue to stand your ground and shower the baby with love. You're a really loving mom. Brian should work on himself and Sue. It will influence the baby's emotions, strength. Wishing you all the best. Yes, I feel like Brian does need to work on himself towards baby, because he's not very gentle, and it's not intentional that he's like trying to like, you know, push the baby here and there, but he's just like, he just thinks baby is an adult, and he's not really considering that, you know, he needs to treat him as very delicate. I mean, I talk to Brian all the time about the situation, about how he needs to be like softer and be easy on baby. Like sometimes when he's really tired, he'll just grab baby here and there, and I'm kind of like, oh, come on, just be gentle with him. Why? It's not baby's fault. He's just crying, so don't take your frustration out on baby. But I think that all in all, it's just Brian doesn't know how to handle baby when baby is fussy here and there, and most of the time he just lets baby cry it out. Like, I'm okay with crying it out during bedtime, but during the day, not really. So yeah, definitely he will work on it. I mean, it's an issue that a lot of people complain about Brian, because it's kind of like he always thinks people can figure it out for themselves. Like AT complains about him all the time. Like she'll work for him, but then she's like, dude, if I don't understand, then you need to let me know and show me. But Brian's like, dude, why do I have to show you? You should figure it out yourself. And I'm like, oh my God, like seriously, you need to like have some explanation or, you know, teach people and help them grow by letting them know. It's a give and take with BK. Like Brian needs to work on being more delicate. That's all. Tanwin says, em bé Ryan dễ thương quá. Thank you so much. All right, so that is it for the whole comment section. I am caught up and going to go to sleep. Super tired because tomorrow I'm going to have to clear out the garage. We got all the stuff out of the car, but we definitely need to organize it, make sure that we put it in certain areas where it's properly set. Okay, all right, so good night and thanks for joining me today, and we will catch you guys tomorrow. Toodles. Say bye, Brian, you aggressive person.
Toodles.
Be nice to baby. Can we get that on camera?
Get what?
You being nice to baby. Stop throwing stuff at
Nice
babies.
baby.
Oh wow.
The angles.
Oh wow. Instantly, my boo-boo Steve texts me. He's like, ooh, Brian's got some fans. And I said, laugh out loud. I sent it to Brian. I was like, sure you did. Steve is always on it, I swear. All right, good night. Toodles.